Welcome to an era where the fate of the world hung in the balance, as the Roman Empire reached the height of its glory, yet faced immense challenges. In the midst of this grandeur and turbulence, a figure was born destined to be remembered for millennia: Constantine the Great. Constantine came into the world in 272 AD during uncertain times. The son of Emperor Constantius Chlorus and concubine Helena, he had no guarantee of a grand future. However, from a young age, he displayed exceptional leadership talent and unshakable ambition. More than a natural leader, Constantine was a visionary. Imagine a young man growing up in an environment of political intrigue and constant battles, where every decision could mean the difference between glory and downfall. With his father's death in 306 AD, Constantine took control of the British legions and began his meteoric rise to power. Constantine's story is filled with brilliant strategies and epic confrontations. He not only fought to consolidate his power against fierce rivals, but also faced internal and external challenges that tested his courage and intelligence. His ability to navigate these turbulent waters defined the future of an empire on the brink of collapse. But what truly sets Constantine apart from other emperors is his spiritual vision. In a world dominated by pagan gods, he dared to convert to Christianity, a marginalized and persecuted religion. His famous vision of the cross before the Battle of the Milvian Bridge in 312 AD was not just a mystical moment, but a turning point that would change the course of history. Thus, Constantine, with his courage and vision, became the first Christian emperor of Rome. He legalized Christianity, promoting religious tolerance through the Edict of Milan in 313 AD, and founded Constantinople, the new capital that would become a bastion of Christianity and Roman culture for centuries. In this epic, we will explore the complexities of his life, his battles, his reforms, and his personal tragedies, including the controversial episode of his son's execution. Get ready for a fascinating journey through one of history's most dynamic periods, through the eyes of one of its most influential figures, Constantine the Great. Constantine seemed destined for greatness from the outset. Raised in the court of Diocletian, he witnessed firsthand the complexities and intrigues of imperial power. Imagine a young Constantine, carefully observing the political maneuvers and military strategies that shaped the empire. In 306 AD, the death of his father, Constantius Chlorus, opened a new door for him. Amid the ensuing chaos, his father's troops proclaimed Constantine as Augustus, the title of co-emperor. This was a pivotal moment. Instead of accepting a submissive role, Constantine chose to fight for full control of the empire. His early challenges were internal. Divided into a tetrarchy, the Roman Empire was rife with rivalries. Constantine had to assert himself against other contenders to the throne, such as Maxentius, who controlled Rome. Constantine was a master of the art of war and diplomacy. He consolidated his power through strategic alliances and political marriages. In 312 AD, he marched on Rome to confront Maxentius in the famous Battle of the Milvian Bridge. On the night before the battle, Constantine had a vision that would change his life and the empire's destiny. He saw a luminous cross in the sky with the words, "In hoc signo vinces." With this sign, you will conquer. Inspired by this vision, Constantine ordered his soldiers to paint the Christian symbol on their shields. The victory at the Milvian Bridge was not just a military triumph but a spiritual milestone. By defeating Maxentius, Constantine became the sole ruler of the Western Roman Empire, and his conversion to Christianity began to profoundly transform Roman society. However, Constantine's rise did not stop there. He needed to unify the empire, now divided between West and East. In 324 AD, he confronted Licinius, the ruler of the East, in the Battle of Chrysopolis. With his victory, Constantine became the sole emperor of the vast Roman Empire, a feat few had achieved. Constantine's story is a fascinating blend of ambition, warfare, and faith. What do you think about his vision before the Battle of the Milvian Bridge? Do you believe it was divine intervention or a strategic move? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more intriguing stories from history. The youth and ascent of Constantine witnessed his cunning, courage, and vision. He not only survived the political storms of his time, but also redefined what it meant to be a leader. Constantine was not just an emperor, He was an architect of a new world, where the Christian faith began to flourish under the mantle of Roman power. This is just the beginning of Constantine the Great's incredible journey. His story continues to fascinate us, offering lessons on leadership, faith, and resilience. Join us as we explore the next chapters of this extraordinary emperor, who shaped the course of history like few before or after him. With full control of the vast Roman Empire in his hands, Constantine faced the colossal task of reforming and revitalizing a structure that, while powerful, showed signs of decay. His vision of a renewed empire demanded profound and comprehensive changes. First and foremost, Constantine focused on administration and bureaucracy. He knew that to effectively govern such a vast territory, he needed an efficient administrative system. He divided the empire into various dioceses and provinces, creating an administrative hierarchy that allowed for more effective and controlled management. This administrative reorganization brought more order and predictability to the government. Economics was also a priority for Constantine. He introduced a solid gold coin, known as the solidus, which would become the basis of the Roman monetary system for centuries. This new currency not only stabilized the economy, but also facilitated trade and tax collection, contributing to the empire's prosperity. But Constantine did not stop there. He realized that infrastructure was crucial for the empire's cohesion and development. Under his rule, there was a revitalization of Roman roads, essential for troop movement and trade. The construction of new bridges and aqueducts also marked his administration, ensuring that cities had access to clean water and other vital resources. Another crucial area of reform was the military. Constantine reorganized the armed forces, increasing the professionalism of the troops and ensuring they were well trained and equipped. He also instituted a new defensive strategy, focusing on fortifications on the borders that could repel barbarian invaders, thus ensuring the empire's security. In the social sphere, Constantine sought to unify his empire through religion. His conversion to Christianity and the promulgation of the Edict of Milan were just the first steps. He sponsored the construction of churches and granted privileges to the Christian clergy, promoting the Christian faith as a unifying element. However, he also maintained a policy of religious tolerance, recognizing the importance of maintaining peace among the empire's diverse religious groups. Constantine's reforms transformed the Roman Empire, making it more resilient and adaptable to new realities. He not only strengthened the empire against external threats, but also laid the groundwork for the cultural and economic revival that would characterize the subsequent period. Not all of Constantine's decisions were successful. His choice to execute his son, Crispus, in 326 AD, remains a topic of debate and controversy. Crispus, the son of his first marriage to Minervina, was a promising and respected young man in the empire. However, he was accused of treason by Constantine and sentenced to death. The exact circumstances of the accusation against Crispus are obscure and shrouded in mystery. Some historians suggest that he may have been the victim of a political conspiracy, while others argue that his death was the result of a tragic misunderstanding. The fact is that Crispus's execution left a stain on Constantine's reputation and cast a shadow over his reign. The precise reasons behind Constantine's decision to execute Crispus are complex and multifaceted. The Roman Empire was a place of intrigue, conspiracies, and fierce rivalries. Constantine, as emperor, faced constant challenges to his authority and personal security. His decision to execute Crispus may have been motivated by legitimate concerns about the empire's stability and the security of his dynasty. Ultimately, Crispus's execution remains a question mark in Constantine's biography. Was it an act of necessary justice or a tragic mistake? Opinions differ, and the mystery surrounding the case continues to intrigue historians and scholars to this day. Constantine's legacy, though grand and significant, also carries the shadows of difficult and controversial decisions that shaped his reign and his reputation in posterity.